Rocky 3 makes me want to work out. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty makes me want to travel. Recently, watching Natasha Kinski and Cat People, I had an overwhelming desire to... But what about food? The meals that give us the feels, the snacks that attract, the grub that we love. I thought I'd take a break from gorging myself silly and compile a menu of the tastiest looking movie foods. Before we begin, a few ground rules. First, these culinary temptations have been selected not on any sort of objective merit, a fact that's gonna be very apparent in my last pick, but instead they've earned their place based on how hungry they make me. That's why you're not gonna find Ratatouille on this list.
What?
Great scene, great presentation, but I don't like Ratatouille. The food, not the movie. Second, I'm only allowed to pick one of each food type.
There can be only one.
Spoilers! This will make my pizza and steak selections very difficult. And third, only foods from film. Video games have far too many to choose from, and if I included television, this entire video would just be about Hannibal, and honestly, that's a cerebral hallway with doors I ain't ready to open. Alrighty folks, let's eat.
Your dinner.
Cheeseburger. The menu. You knew this was going to be on the list before you even clicked on the video. It's the most obvious choice, and for a damn good reason.
That is a cheeseburger.
When I saw the menu, I didn't leave the theater disturbed, horrified, or contemplating the monotonization of a dream under the selfishness of the wealthy. No, I walked out hungry. So hungry, in fact, that despite being full from the popcorn I just ate, I drove straight to Triple O's for a burger. Now, not only does the burger itself look amazing, greasy, cheesy, goodness, but I think its salivatory aspects are made stronger by juxtaposing all the other, in my opinion, much less tempting fine dining courses that preceded it. Oh, an honorable mention to a Big Kahuna Burger. It doesn't look amazing, but I've heard good things.
This is a tasty burger.
Bacon and Eggs, Howl's Moving Castle. Studio Ghibli films are in a league of their own when it comes to representing food on screen, but what really sells this scene for me is the sound design.
I'm your new cleaning lady. I just started work today.
Oh, good for you!
The sizzling of the fat. The crack of each egg. Hell, even the egg shells look tasty.
Yummy.
Chocolate cake, Matilda. I get that it's supposed to be a punishment. I get it. I understand that the reality of having to consume a cake of this magnitude, of this density, would not be a fun experience. I comprehend that the blood and sweat poured into its creation has a good chance of not being metaphorical, but I don't care. It looks delicious. With a tall glass of milk. Honorable mention, the Merovingian cake from Matrix Reloaded. Steak. I got two options. In this corner, Joey Pants' steak from The Matrix. In the other, the steak breakfast from Twister. I need something to make this choice easier. If only one of them had been cooked with a man grate.
Great. Have you heard of the man grate?
Yes, I have.
You have? What about the man grate?
Is that like a genital cleanser?
No! Why are you laughing? You're making a mockery out of the man grate. Do you have a father? Is he alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% made in America. If he was dead, it would have been a really bad moment in the commercial. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck.
Cypher's Matrix steak gets extra points because it's the focus of the scene. Our attention is drawn to it. Its taste, its story significance, and it looks so good. You know, it's cooked just to my liking. Logically, it's probably what I should pick, but logic be damned, I think I'm gonna give the edge to Twister. So the actual steak, don't get me wrong, it looks great, but it might not look as good as the one from The Matrix. But here it's the accompaniments, the mashed potatoes, the eggs, the volume of food, the company, the Philip Seymour Hoffman, the gravy.
Meg's gravy is famous. It's practically a food group.
Also, Meg's steak earns points for its freshness.
God, Meg, you got a lot of beef. Where'd you get all this beef?
Did you see my cows out front?
No.
Oh.
Pasta. Sauce. Goodfellas. Prison has never looked so good. I don't know why you're showing me a clip from Reform School, girls. I stand by what I said. Prison has never looked so good. Just like in Twister, the feast aspect adds to the whole thing, but the highlight is Paulie's sauce. I honestly think about this scene every time I slice garlic.
He used a razor And he used to slice it so thin that it used to liquefy in the pan with just a little oil.
Now, it turns out that's not real. Doesn't happen. Not possible. But does that make me any less hungry? Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series isn't real, but she still makes my dick. Poultry leg. Mortal Kombat. I don't have much to say. I think giant chicken turkey legs are one of those foods that always looks better in cartoons than they actually taste in real life. But I'm a white meat guy. Still, this one looks so damn good. The only thing that looks better than it in the scene is the sweet Goro animatronic. God, I hate CGI. Nacho Grande Platter.
Nacho Grande Platters.
Death Proof. There's a chance I could be biased. You know how sometimes directors zoom in close, crank up the volume on squishy foods to make them appear gross? Like Dennis Quaid from The Substance? It worked in that movie. Didn't work here. I still want those nachos. Pizza. Pizza. Or as Tim Curry would call it, pizza. Where do you even begin? Home Alone 2? It's just cheese, but it looks really good. And it comes in a limo, delivered by Deuce Bigalow. Some people like the rehydrated pizza from Back to the Future 2, but that one to me always just looked like a store-bought frozen pizza. Ninja Turtles 2 has some fine-looking pizza, especially in the opening. Then there's Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. How do you argue with choosing a pizza so delicious it eats itself? I don't think there's a right answer here. I'm picking the pizza from a Goofy movie. It's got the benefit of being a cartoon and therefore having levels of cheesy gooiness that defy physics. It's like watching any movie with a parent who loves their own child. You know, it gives us a glimpse of what our disappointing reality could never replicate. Let me know which movie pizza you think was best. Feel free to comment about the other foods too, but I'm just particularly curious about people's opinion on the pizza front. Pastry, Inglourious Bastards. There is a part of me that hates this dessert. Oh, not because of who orders it. Ignores the strudel completely before putting a cigarette out on it. Truly Hans Landa's worst crime. No, I hate this dessert because I tried to make it from scratch. It took me over 4 hours, nearly ended my relationship, and the result was meh. Still, it looked good enough on camera that I was inspired to try, and you know, that's gotta count for something. And now, it's time for the final pick. The one that no one will agree with. The one that no one else will have on their list. And will likely make them disregard all of my previous entries. But it's my list, damn it. So here's my choice. God, I can't even say it. Typewriter and phone. Sesame Street. Okay, technically, Christmas Eve on Sesame Street is a television special from 1978. But I had it on VHS as a kid, so to me it was a movie. Also, technically, typewriters and telephones aren't food.
Oh boy.
See, Cookie Monster has a problem. He's trying to write to Santa Claus, but he keeps eating his means of contact. First with a pencil, and the pencil never did it for me. Maybe it was too phallic. Does it say something about me that I associate something with the girth of a pencil as phallic? But then there's the typewriter. I don't know what to tell you. It looks tasty to me, especially the ribbon spools. And the phone looks like dark chocolate. I have no justifications, okay? The stomach wants what it wants. I expected when making this list, I would go back, watch the footage, and be like, why did I ever think this looked good? But I still do. If by some miracle I didn't lose you on that one, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And to show my appreciation, I'm not going to make another video about movie drinks that make me thirsty. Instead, I'm going to give you a bonus list right now. It has one entry that never fails to make me parched. To an extent that Ben-Hur looks like a frustrated middle-aged woman in a private screening of Magic Mike. What beverage could make me want to drink this badly? Well, it's actually not a beverage. It's a character.
Who's that?
Crazy drunk bastard.
It's
Friendly lady, you up for a couple drinks?
I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. I think I'll do a wraparound.